Welcome back to Healthcare Sucks. Yeah, we're still trapped in the vehicle. Darn it. It's pretty terrible out there anyway. You wouldn't want to be out there in the cold. So we'll shoot from here tonight. Darn it. It keeps blurring out. I think it just wants to mess with me and you today. I'm going to share something about another little mental health one. This one's about autism, bipolar. Things that I really know a lot about. So let's jump right into the autism. If you have an autism son, daughter, nephew, niece, whatever, I happen to have an autistic son. First, you don't know what you're getting into. And, if we were to go into this third-term abortion thing, you might not even want to take a chance on that child. And, with that being said on that end, there's another great video out there you should check out. There's a guy that has Down syndrome, and he goes before Congress, and he makes quite a speech. I think you'll be impressed. You should watch it, his video. Down syndrome gentleman before Congress. Go check it out. Give him a great thumbs up. Send it to all your people. More people need to know that this late-term abortion thing, to pick and choose who gets to be here, only God has the right. And, they're going to lose a lot of people with abortions. I mean, I tried to be open as far as that goes. That's all I can say for the moment. We'll talk about more later. Now, back to autism. It's really a gift from God to have an autistic child, daughter, relative, niece, nephew, etc. It will make you humble. It will make you think. It will challenge you. It will give you something to live for. The time you spend with somebody with autism is very precious. You can learn a lot from them. Most of them, unless they're telling white lie, kind of baloney stories or whatever. We all do that. Come on. Is precious. And they're very honest. I've noticed that with mental illness, whether you like them or not. It goes into the Tourette's thing, too. Whether you like it or not, a lot of them tell the truth. Oh, my God. Don't tell the truth nowadays, because telling the truth nowadays is a big no-no. We'd rather all be lied to, But with that being said, again, with the autism, it's like the other healthcare things. Get a good doctor, get a good counselor, work with them. Your life is probably too busy now. I mean, we've got internet, we've got video games, we've got this, we've got that, we've got TV, we've got cooking, eating, cleaning, going to the bathroom. Of course, you got to have that with all the fun. I mean, you got to go to the bathroom, right? Hey, let's hope we can go to the bathroom. Yeah, that's a good one. Try to take time and have patience is huge. Patience is huge anyway with children. If you are not a patient person, don't have kids. Go get yourself fixed. That way we don't have to deal with any of this harming of life things. You don't have to deal with any of it. If you just don't want to do it, don't do it. Go get fixed. And have your spouse fixed too. You both should do it as a commitment to, we want to be with each other. We're not ready for children, or we don't want children. Again, my opinion. Disagree, agree. It's all good. We do have rights in America. See, the America I remember, in the America that I live in, you do have the right to say, as long as you're not harming nobody physically or mentally, harming them, crudely, hateful, downgrading, just treating them like crap, you do have the right to say what you want to say. This is called freedom of speech. Look it up. It's in there. Like the Gun Act. Your freedom to have a gun to protect yourself. When they take away, let's just talk about those two freedoms for a second. There isn't going to be freedom. As you start cutting those, there'll be more cut. Pretty soon, you're going to live in communist China, etc. And I hate to say it, but America has become nutty. Okay? Again, freedom of speech. Fight for it. You have the rights to have it. If you know how to use a weapon and you do it safely, and you should lock them up, get a gun safe, or put it away, especially with children. It's a good thing. Lock it up. And the ammo too, for that matter. Treat it with respect, and it will treat you with respect. Because like a lot of law enforcement says, and a lot of us true patriots believe, take away the guns, only the bad guys are going to have guns. As a matter of fact, the bad guys have better guns now. Until this last presidency, whether you like it or not, like him or not, we could go into that another time too. But they were taking tools away instead of giving tools to protect us. You know, a lot of these people want open border this, no guns for these people. You know what you get? You get what we're having across the seas. You get chaos. Yes, chaos. You know, when there's a time to have a weapon for protection, and you need to learn when to use it, of course, and when not. And if you can't safely use a weapon, or are not going to use one safely, don't. I mean, don't touch them, don't buy one, don't get one, don't be around one. Take classes if you're inexperienced. Go out and shoot the darn thing if you do get one, so you know what it's going to do. I know this went from autism, etc. to this, but I think you need to touch everything when you throw out a video nowadays. God works in mysterious ways. So, you know, when God works through you, I'm not a hater, believe it or not. Yeah, I'm strong-minded, bullheaded, but deep down I'm not a hater. I wish we all could just get along. If I had my way, I'd feed and water the world. You know, you hear this new Green Deal. They don't talk about feeding and watering the world. They talk about cutting this and doing this and whatever. Why don't we just feed and water the world? There wouldn't be no reason to fight. If everybody had a full belly, lots to drink, hell, give them a Pepsi, include that. Or a Coke, whichever side of the fence you're on. And a cup of coffee at times if you're into that. Or a juice, you know, if you're into that. The world would be a much better place. Back to autism again. We are lucky to have children with autism. You know, there was a thing that they are old souls. Old souls. Yes. Because some of them are so talented. They play pianos. They have other talents that a lot of us don't. They come from a different spectrum on the way their brain maybe works and the way they think. Not to say that it's bad, it's just different. And again, in this society, we're all supposed to have rights to do and to be. So that comes right along with it. So I'd say have patience, lots of love. If needs meds, go out there and go easy on anything. Again, moderation. Counseling, get a good counselor that loves people, not money. Yeah, that's kind of hard to find nowadays. Here in Lincoln County, we had a problem with mental illness over there, and I was at the front line. I fought for people's rights, fought for people who could not fight for themselves. I was on committees and things. I wrote letters. You know, personally over here we had Cheryl Connells and Barbara Terrell, the old bull. Oh yeah. Well, I want to tell you, I understand that Cheryl was fired last year. Yay! Taking out the trash. Barbara Terrell, gone. Yay! That trash should have been taken out a long time ago. If you live in the community, you know what I say to be true. These people were terrible. So many people harmed, you know. We're going to talk about suicide down the road too, because a lot of suicide is being caused by medication cuts and the treatments that they're being given. So we're almost at 10 minutes. Ooh, my longest video besides my super video. Have a great day, and healthcare sucks.